So she closed the game earlier, and so Noah just reopened the game so we could keep playing, and this is what we were greeted to.
If you could see my face, my mouth was wide open. It was awesome.
He was a little annoyed too the whole time. He was doing some things to make space on his computer. He's like, "Wow, I can't believe she just closed the game. Wow, I can't believe she did that."
Listen, at least now we have space to record. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, we almost had no space. Okay.
Yeah, I love you have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side. So I wonder if you, do that. You leave this game running, don't open the game for, a week. It's like, I've been watching over you for days, or whatever. That's just so interesting.
We'll have to find out.
Oh, I clicked. Sorry, guys, it froze.
Computer does not like this game.
I don't even know if they can't see it.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
It's okay. Well, fix it first.
Sorry, guys.
Well, they can still see the dialogue.
Yeah, that was the dialogue right there that just came back. And they heard part of it.
Yeah, we didn't read it to them as well. Okay.
I apologize. Anyway.
Ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. Well, I guess we just have to be ready to go back. There's no more waiting.
Yeah.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing too. We're making her, but we're also making ourselves.
Yeah.
Whether or not we are the same person or not.
Waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright. Let's get real. Bring the specter to her. Yep.
You're on a path in the woods. And at
Alright,
the end of
guys.
that path is
Fuck the narrator. We're getting the fuck out of here, and we're teaching this fucker a lesson.
Yeah. We decided that we believe that we're gonna believe she's innocent, and therefore she will be innocent. So we're just gonna keep trudging forward as if she's completely innocent.
You're here to slay
No
her.
wibble wobble.
If you don't,
Yeah.
We want a good
end of
ending
the
in
world.
our first ending. We want as much good as we can.
Yeah. We're assuming this is the ending, too. We don't know.
She
She said it's the end, but
But there's also that Chiva says the end is only in the beginning, so we're gonna have to play all over again, I'm sure. Continue scrolling. What's it doing?
we could silently continue the cabin. I could say it seems kind of bad. I've done that before, but I think we're just going to silently go.
Okay.
We know what we're going to do.
You make your way up the short path
We haven't
to the
gotten the
cabin.
hero yet. Interesting.
You'll find the princess within.
Usually it's right here.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slave them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Or does he?
Or does he? Oh, sorry. Computer mad. Sorry, no computer. Full on space. Oh, we're good.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Get my hand far away
The
from
only
it.
furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the
I wonder
ancient
how we
wood.
get the one with it looks.
If the
like
princess
she's
really
herself.
lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a
Obviously
favor.
not that we're doing that's wrong, but
Her
I don't
voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Or your countless many.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Just say I'm here to save you.
Where does it say that? Oh, right there.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
If I believe it.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Ooh, interesting. What would she say?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna say that.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge
Because if
mistake.
we wobble wobble, then she's like, oh, maybe I am not good, and then she eats herself out. I'm hoping she doesn't
No.
eat herself out.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Where are they?
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I thought you could.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Again. Yeah.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Yeah, I think that one.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock
Very
sliding into place.
How am I gonna get the dagger, bud?
Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is
Oh, you
done.
better look out, narrator.
We've left multiple times.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
You gotta calm her down.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her
I
mouth.
thought we
her
weren't
teeth
supposed to be able to
tearing
do
through
the
her
same
limb
thing
with the
again.
determination of a trapped wolf.
Well, we're finding that out.
As she rips her flesh from her bone,
Or I
the
wonder
sound
if they'll
comes
be
from
like, this
behind
is
you.
the same
The
vessel I've
clang
gotten
of
before.
bouncing
You have to
metal.
go do something different.
Yeah.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess. It's the only option.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged,
Interesting.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I wonder if we're supposed to take the dagger with us first.
You cut.
We save that
into
as we
her
get to the
flesh.
stairs.
And then continue.
The blade is sharp,
Yeah.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
So now here's the question. Do we just commit
How
to
is
this
she
being
still
the
smiling
same
after
run?
everything?
Or
It's
do we
like she
try
isn't
and
even bothered
act
by what
different
just
than last
happened.
time and see what happens?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I don't think at this point, I think I'm locked in.
No, We won't have any of that. The stakes are
Yeah,
too
the narrator takes over on this
You
one.
can't just let her escape.
So
into
Yeah,
the
but
world.
you don't have to, like, you fight the narrator. What if you don't fight
As the princess
narrator?
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
Let's not
forward
fight.
and
Let's fight the
raises
narrator in the
blade.
beginning, but
Wait,
the next time
this
we
isn't
don't.
fair. You can't just do that.
Why?
Watch me.
Like right here.
What are you doing?
So she sees that we fight for her. So we're gonna warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
I'm interested if...
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there? A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right?
Yeah...
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh,
The witch.
The witch.
This is a new one.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
This is
cabin.
gonna be a little different because we made a
And in
slightly
the basement of
different
that
choice.
cabin,
But like, I wonder
is a
what would have happened.
princess.
Part of me wonders what would have happened if we tried to make the same choice just continually throughout the whole beginning.
yeah, you just keep... well, even like, yeah, she's like, that one again, interesting.
Yeah, like why did it let us go that far? I mean, like, yeah, I guess because like it's slightly different here, but
you're here to
how
slay her.
similar will it let us go?
If you
is
don't,
interesting.
It will be the end of the world.
I was interested if we could have done this actually a second time.
Yeah,
I'm just...
maybe something to explore in the future.
yeah. Alright.
Don't say she's gonna kill me again. Maybe that one.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Yeah.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Opportunist.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I guess we just
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
About her.
Don't believe a word she says.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
To the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So do you want to grab the blade this time and say that we're gonna save her?
No,
You just want to enter?
we'll just
No
enter.
blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be
I
here
mean,
if
it's
we
a
need
she's
it.
the witch.
Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Mirror disappeared. Alright.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
She knows what we are.
I recognize that voice as easily as I
No, she's
recognized your nervous
what we
little
did.
footsteps coming up the path.
She's saying that
I
we're
know
evil
who
because we
you
killed
are,
her. Or
and I
tried to.
remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Oh, she's monster. She's got a tail.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
One step behind us, Mr. Narrator.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
I don't care about your world, Mr. Narrator.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Sorry, the voices.
Sorry, the voices.
I'm sorry about last time.
Yeah.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Look, I know things
That
got
woman.
messy last time, but
Yeah.
I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Can't you get out of those chains on your own? Those didn't stop you last time.
I think the other. How am I supposed to get you out of the chains? Yeah, because I think you said that didn't stop you last time, and then she's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah. Let me just look at everything else. I don't trust you. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we have to continue to believe
I didn't bring my
that.
blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out with those chains? Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
I was gonna say she
Oh,
was-
I don't.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Yeah.
Nice.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
We could help her get out. Okay, let's leave.
Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
She's definitely angry.
She's silent for a long moment,
Yeah.
as if testing to see what you'll do now that
Because
she's
this is
within
where last
arm's
time we
reach.
attacked her.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Yeah, I'm with the hero.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yep.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
No. Step on the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right.
The first
This
times
is
that
for you.
us and the hero are on the same page versus us and the other
And the other
voice or us and the narrator. It's really us and the hero right now, which I think is good. Okay.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
I love that. You'll trip and hurt yourself. Look at a sprained ankle.
But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. With
tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
And
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
she break her back too? Her arm is folded bad.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Maybe we could have gone on here to just trust each other.
You couldn't have gone if we just trusted each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The princess's body
I think
twitches
once we
as she
killed her,
tries to
there
get
was
up.
no way to.
Ho, ho, ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something
Maybe we
inside
finally
me's
found out what she
broken.
eats.
Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
Huh.
Certainly seems that way.
Now we died
What a way to
together.
go. Look on the bright
I'm
side.
starving.
In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
No.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello?
Interesting.
Are you still there? What happens
Swear we
next?
both die.
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
We were in the jungle. We couldn't find safety,
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you don't get the chance to spawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Hmm.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Hero, I'm sorry.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I didn't interact with the mirror this last time because I'm curious if he would still
change.
react to it. And he still can't react to it.
Maybe
You're
that
gonna,
one?
you're gonna be fine. Just trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It's okay, hero.
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Where's the other side's gonna be nice.
Let's go with that. We gotta manifest
Okay.
it.
If you say so, I'll trust you. Finally, we're going places.
We're going places. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Because they're part of the mirror. You are nothing at all.
Yeah, they go back into the full mirror. Interesting.
You are nothing at all. So each of those pieces, that's what we're seeing every single time. So the opportunist is nothing. He was nothing at all. He was never there. But that isn't right. He can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, a faint veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. It's a bird. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The bastard! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms. And another and another. Turn the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Then another crack forms. Another. Oh. It's a bird. It's a crow. It's a corvid. I can tell.
Wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? If you're not me, then what are you? There's so many questions. It doesn't hurt when pieces of you break off like that.
Every time I ask something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
Are you part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to say the princess why.
I bet you many times. Have you been the same you all along? I won't ask that one.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
We only get so many more questions.
Yeah, okay. What are you? Are you something like me? You want to ask that?
Keep scrolling down.
We already know he's not me, so that's just, you know.
Yeah. Scrolling.
That's a silly question to ask.
You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Yeah.
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I think there was another one further down interesting that I thought was interesting as
There's
well.
tons.
Yeah.
Who cares about dying? I died plenty of times. Destroy the mirror. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even.
Oh, there's
Why would you want to get rid of the world?
a death. What is my true identity? Keep scrolling out.
The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what they want me to do? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I?
So, do you know what the living humans are so much you die? Why is you lying? Contains death. Are you?
What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Anything to say for yourself, all the hubris, blah blah blah. Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? Do you think things won't be worse? What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Single task to move me what more.
Alright.
And let the computer pause for a second.
Yep.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh, we
the
are.
long quiet.
And we are the god.
We are the god.
I want you to know this has been torture.
You can ask the wanna be alone or something like those if you want. Oh my god,
Does anyone else know about this? I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. A god, I always knew I was special. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you?
maybe.
I would have helped to destroy her. If you're capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
You can't just will her into something else.
If you are now, you won't be able to.
You don't like the way of living things. That is not anymore.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
I want to ask him a question. There's like a few about the looping.
So many, dude. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Alright. Looping. Looping. What if hands down, leave her alone, have to destroy actual concept. It says, why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Why did you make her a princess?
See all this.
Are you a god, or were you a god?
You know, with the looping so many times. Why did you lie to me? I don't know if that's as important.
I clicked it
It's
because
okay.
I think we only get 2 more questions after this.
Yeah.
If that.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a
Oh, there
version
you are.
of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me, I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
They all say that. So there's one in the corner, one here, and then this. So I think we got
3.
just 3, roughly.
Yeah. There's so many good questions.
I know.
Like, there's literally so many questions, but we cannot waste a question on that.
On what?
There's so many questions.
I know. This is such a waste of a question, dude.
There's quite a few that I'm like, that's a little bit of a waste.
Every time I ask you something, why are you part of me? Nope. Why couldn't you have told me all this in the beginning? No. Were you a god? Are you a god?
I don't know if questions about the narrator right now are
Important?
helpful.
Yeah.
I think maybe some questions about like what's gonna happen.
She's gonna have
her.
questions. We should probably learn information for her because she's gonna have questions.
Yeah, that's what I
she's...
said. Like, what'll happen without her? Like some of that stuff. Yeah, like what about that?
What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people? Leave
Although I
people.
feel like he's gonna be like, that's not an option.
Kind of want to ask that one though.
Yeah. I feel like that one's.
Why
also,
would you
I'm
want to
pretty
read the
sure
world of
death
death?
is good.
Yeah.
The one below it, that one, yeah. Actually, important.
He's gonna be like, no, this is death of everything. I know he's gonna say that, but let's just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you get here and the first thing you do is just destroy the rest of the music. Like, you don't even talk to him, you just...
I don't care what you have to say.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Yeah, correct.
Oh. 3 left still. That was a secret hidden one.
That's what I'm saying, there's one hidden back there. I kind of want to ask if I destroy her, won't I be alone?
One, yeah.
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth
We
it.
kind of went through this before, though, and we didn't really like it.
Yeah. We literally, I hate to tell you this, so we lived in a reality where that's what's happened, and we hated it.
I didn't really like it. What do you want to ask?
Imagine wasting one of your last questions on... Every time I ask a question, a piece of you breaks. He's like... This guy. Just...
This part way too hard to get to just ask that in the first run.
Yeah, how did you die? How did you die? I'm a little curious.
Why did you make her a princess?
Yeah. Kind of want to go that. That's enough
I
from
didn't
me.
make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a
My
princess.
scattered mind. Interesting.
She's a princess to me. Run out of questions. Lie. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her.
Ooh, I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do yet.
I know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end.
To say something.
I am going to say something. I could lie to him. But I honestly, like, he pissed me off so much through this. Like, I'm kind of like...
No one's like, I'm not gonna kill this princess no matter what happens.
Like, legitimately, like, he pissed me off.
You're so funny. I was gonna say, just say we're not sure yet, because I wasn't sure what we were gonna do.
Alright,
But
sure.
you can just say you're not gonna kill her. If you're not gonna kill her, just tell him you're not gonna kill her.
No, I want to see what he says, how he's going to do his final sway.
I was kind of thinking that.
Let's get his final
I
sway.
feel like we've just had the bigger princess for so much longer than, like, the bigger narrator that, like, I don't know if I really trust the narrator in the same way that I trust the princess right now.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Oh. He's like, there's nothing more I can say then.
I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Oh, he closed his eyes.
yourself with newfound clarity.
The narrator's right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you.
Interesting.
Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring the witch to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. This is all her hair.
No, that's not.
Oh. Oh. She is many.
Yeah, she's multitude.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Ooh. Lots of good questions.
We got 4. I've
They're
missed you
all
too.
pretty good.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means or what happens now.
I kind of feel like 1, 2, or 3 right now. I feel like the
Well,
last
these are gonna.
progression.
Yeah, this is this progression. Yeah. I want to say I've missed you too. Let's start things off good, right? She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Oh.
I'm the Long Quiet. I don't want to talk about the echo yet.
I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do we even want to bring that up, or probably not?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
You got it. Enough said. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from 1 into 2, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I feel like I want a world without.
About death?
I feel like the world kind of needs death.
It kinda
At
needs
least in
death.
this first go around. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? I have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me, man?
If I let you out an entire world, ends for good. I can't do that. You're always going to become this. Then what's the point of me doing?
Anything. Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it.
See the princess opens that first time. Oh, how do we go? Well, I kind of want to ask a question.
Yeah, me too.
Like, do we want to ask about how there's so much left? At the time?
Yeah.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
I mean, to be fair, we did also give her the multitudes as one
Yeah.
of her multitudes.
Yeah. ask, like, why is it all falling on me? But,
You kind of know.
yeah.
That one's very like wishy-washy, which I feel like we're just going serious choice.
Yeah.
That one's bad, so we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. If you're always going to become this,
Hey, maybe
then...
that one we could ask if you want.
You're saying it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you,
Oh, I don't know if we should
then
take
so
that.
be it.
Behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Oh,
But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time.
that's the witch.
To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Oh, fuck, dude, the vessel's questioning me? The witch! To your shared humanity, you speak about life and death and change, stagnation. This isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority, argued independence, reject her perspective. Don't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the forever between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
Who's next? Oh, so I killed.
I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe you speak about life and death and changing sin. Maybe that isn't what any of this has been about. I'm saying if you don't sin, you can't be
Redeemed, yeah.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
This is so cool. Yeah.
But in the end, we reflected it back for a brief moment. Both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Continue to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us, two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore. humanity.
Because I want to believe that she's better, and I feel like
Yeah.
if we continue to tell her she's better, then she will be.
Into emotion, pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Because now we're gonna get the love.
Yeah.
Another knife drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
You can see your outline here.
Oh, that makes her stab now 10 times make more sense. Well, it just makes more sense. She didn't want to kill us.
Yeah.
That's why she kept missing. That's why she kept doing it terribly. Oh.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Address the vessel statement directly. Oh. I should be doing this.
What are some of your options? You just say, I want that feeling back.
Yeah, I want that feeling back.
It never looked good. You just need to open your heart to me once more.
And then you're gonna get the
Black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of her restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dog. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
You're like, yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope because we know what to believe.
I think if we continue, yeah. Maybe not that top one.
No. You could say you're consumed by your own ego.
Or submitting to as a mistake.
Yeah.
But I think
But
we
I
can
don't want to say
spare
that
humanity.
middle one's also like I should have destroyed it if I had the chance. I think once again, community. There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
We are the whole of humanity.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake your will, rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go. How do we leave? I never wanted to fight you. How do we leave? You can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. The cruelty itself, I can't let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
The bottom two definitely restart the game.
Yeah, restart.
I think the first few also restart. The middle few, like the few above it, also restart the game. Interesting.
It's easy to believe in things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? The universe dies.
Yeah, it's gonna play it in a second.
Yeah.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Right. She's not like talking like a god of death where she's like, I revel in death.
Yeah.
She talks as in like, no, creation's a beautiful thing. Like, killing me, you end that. There's no more transformation, there's no more death, there's also no more creation. Do you really want that?
Well, maybe we say there has to be a better way.
Yeah. Do you want me to say there's a better way?
It's so wishy-washy, and I
It
think
does, yeah.
trying to make us not be wishy-washy. Have to be wishy-washy because I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna explore the top one. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
She did not like that.
Well, now it's time to make a choice.
Okay, I never wanted to fight.
We're either leaving,
I
or
don't.
we're slaying, or we're restarting.
I don't want to kill her. I don't think killing her is. I don't want a world without death.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
killing
an
her is
important
the
thing.
answer, but I don't know if... Boot master here really is the answer either.
What?
I don't know. This is good. I'm fine with this.
This one?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
What I offer you is not respecting this truth. She's not gonna like this.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, hero! Which hero are you?
You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
Yeah.
That one.
It's good to be here.
Yes.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm gonna be ready.
Does he want me to kill her?
No, I don't know. I think he's saying maybe we can restart this.
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
He's saying he can take you back to the beginning.
Hero.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Oh, look in the mirror windows.
Do you need me to describe things?
I like that for old time's sake. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it in the cabin?
Maybe just did anyone else make it in?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Can you describe the cabin to me for old time's sake? Oh. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Oh. Good riddance. I don't actually know if... Yeah, I mean...
What kind of sad is he go after everything? There's so many things.
Everything puts him. Kind of sad to see him go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
What do you want to do?
I want him to describe it.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell
I'd
you
love
really
him
wanted
like,
him to describe it.
I'd love him going, yeah, of course. He's like, I got you.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Mm.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Into the
We've
basement.
been burned so many times by not
I'm not sure
taking
what
it,
we'll be
but
able
we've
to do
also
without
been
it,
burned by
but your
taking
judgment has
it.
gotten us this far.
It's so problematic.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing.
Yep.
Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different.
Outside that window you can see the multitudes too.
Yeah.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sit with her.
Sit with her. There's not much options. There's so many options.
Yeah. It's good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I want to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's going to track bad. Trigger something.
Maybe start saying some of the other stuff first.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Which princess are you?
Is this really you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
I feel like maybe you can apologize.
Yeah.
The first time we met, I literally beat you to death with my bare
You did.
hands.
Yeah.
You don't have to apologize to me.
That is true. You did literally do that,
she
man.
did literally beat me to death.
But still, I appreciate it. And I hope you can also forgive me.
You know, when she puts it like that,
You're staying awfully quiet. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Yeah. I'm just getting sad.
Do you want to see if you could get her name?
Where's that?
The top one.
So now that we're here at the end and everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Yeah! We're a hero!
but that's me. You know, I think I like that.
I don't know if this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
What do you think of her?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
Yeah.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
We should leave with the princess.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Yeah.
What if we just leave?
Yeah, what if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Explore. Take her hand in yours.
I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me.
Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there. We don't know this. I want to know this. Doesn't matter what happens. What matters is that we're leaving together. That is all. There's no need for words. Oh, okay.
I like the top one because
You like it?
it's just the two of us, not the multitudes.
Yeah.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going,
No.
it feels like it's for just the two of you.
No, Hero, you can come.
You are us.
Where can I tell the Hero to come with me?
Are you sure you don't want to come? That's the bottom one. First, also, though, are you gonna be okay?
Are you gonna be
alone?
okay
Thanks
alone?
for everything.
Oh, dude, I'm tearing. This is terrible.
We can't just leave. You
I
have to
can't-
address it
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay.
Oh, Hero.
I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
That's good.
Oh, good. Bring them back here, Hero.
Leave with the princess.
Smitten's gonna be so happy. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence
We're
and
outside of the
words
multitudes. We're back to
and
space.
thoughts. Oh, no easy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, that anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room, the door outside pulling you. To the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
And we just open the door.
Wow. What are you gonna say?
Open the door. No. Who's gonna open it? It's only one response. There's no explorers here. This is like
Yeah,
the
you get
response.
one. Yep.
Get one choice. Sure.
I love you too.
I think if we're both willing to give up godhood.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
I don't want to. I'm afraid when you get emotional sometimes.
We open it together.
Oh, it's cute. Oh, whatever it is, you'll face it together.
And what happens next? We don't know.
One voice actor for the princess and the voices in your head.
Ew.
Wild.
Wait.
What a beautiful game.
Yeah.
That's the good ending. That is happiness. There's no other endings to pursue.
That's it, folks. We did it. We got
That's
a good
it.
ending. We're done.
We got it. We done. That's it.
Somebody get better than that.
Same
Pretty
way
good.
Noah plays most games. Next to our little creatures. They have a snake, a cat, and a small monster named Nubs. Arsalan, finish the game. The good ending doesn't count.
So this is not the good ending.
Oh. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Well, I think this is probably where we're going to end it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to screen print that. Boop. Oh, no.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That's fine. Good enough.
Okay. Gosh. Oh.
A mailing list, Discord, subreddit.
Somewhere else, make your playlist, play our other game, return to the main menu. Guess return to the main menu. Let's see what's changed.
Yes, it's still the same.
Nothing has changed.
No, everything has changed.
Hi.
I hope.
Sorry, Noah said that as he stared down at me and grabbed my hand. Very intense.
Very, very intense.
Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.